Dead by Daylight version 2.0.0. Hello world, it's me, MRayG, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. Now, they just released a new version for Dead by Daylight. It's version 2.0, and it also includes the new killer and a new survivor. And they also released the store where you could buy some cosmetics and you can unlock the new killer and new survivor. So yes, here in the character list you can see the new survivor, Kate Benson, where you could unlock it by using shards, or you could buy it for Oryx cells. Now Oryx cells can only be bought with the real money, while the shards can be gained by leveling your characters, your account. So this is the new survivor, and the other one is the new killer, Clown. So it also has some cosmetics where you could buy it, or you could buy it with the Oryx cells, or also with shards. Now there are some exclusives like this one. It's exclusive to Oryx cells. You could only buy this costume, or you could buy the skin, outfit, costume, whatever you call it, or for real in-game money. While others you could buy it with shards. So you could play and gain some shards so that you could buy it. So yes, as you can see here, well, I was browsing through these skins. This is what amuses me most. A dark skinned hag. So considering that the hag is already short like a survivor, and since this skin is more dark compared to the usual skin of the hag where it's like light brown, this one makes it dark brown. So this would make the hag look like Claudette. So yeah, I would be curious to see this one in action. So hopefully I'll be able to buy it soon, or maybe in the near future. So yeah, you could buy Oryx cells. The more expensive one has more cells and has a bonus, so it's better to buy the more expensive ones rather than this one, because you'd have more cells for your money. So for now, the Shrine of Secrets is currently unavailable, which is also maybe a strategic move for the, what do you call this, for the developers, since with this one being deactivated, we cannot access the new killer's perks. So hopefully we'll be forced to buy it either with cells or shards, so that we'll be able to have access to these 3 new perks for the survivor and the 3 perks for the killer. So yeah, one other thing that piqued my interest was inside this tutorial. So let me just play it first, and I'll get to you when I get to that point. Let's skip this, we don't know how to play. So yeah, it's just the newbies on how to play the game, or gives them like a rough idea. So yeah, you repair generators, and once all generators are done, you need to open the exit gate and escape. Get out of here. So yeah, we're back here to practicing our skill checks. Great skill check. So yeah, this is a nice map. Very small, very cozy, and no killer. Great skill check. So yeah, we're back here. So this is one of the things that piqued my interest. Well, I was playing it for the first time, so I'd like to make a video. So as you can see in the tutorial, they included a killer, which for purposes, he follows you around. As you can see, tries to attack you. So wherever you go, the killer also follows. So obviously this is controlled by an AI, since I doubt this is controlled by human players, since there are a lot of people doing the tutorials. So yeah, wherever you go, he also follows. So let's try to test out this AI to see his line of sight. Let's try to sneak up from the other side, see if he sees us. See? Let's try to do it on the other side of the map. So let's try to do our best to be out of his sight, so that we'll try to test out this AI if he really follows you around, to see if his senses are really as human players have, or does he have supernatural senses where he has eyes at the back of his head? See? Very interesting though. So that would mean if they can implement AI killers, maybe in the near future there would be playing against AI killers. Who knows? Because maybe there may be some point of the game where, because of the toxicity of the community, there will be less and less killers. So if such a thing occurs, then the developers could implement the versus AI killers mode, where survivors could play against AI killers, so that there won't be a shortage of killers in the matchmaking. Yeah. So let's try to test it out. See if we're running around, if he follows us. No. Can you teabagging won't be much of a difference. It doesn't follow you around until you're at a certain distance. Like so. See? Well, let's move on to the next round, next map. So yeah, maybe in the near future there would be playing against AI opponents and having, wait, let me just save it up for later, because I was about to say something, but it's better to show you first rather than say it out loud right now. So yeah, this is the basement. It teaches the players what to expect from the basement. And let's hide, though that wasn't a very good hide, since yes, as you can see, He heard us and is now going to focus in the basement. He's trying to escape. Maybe we can Kobe. I'm not pressing anything and it's automatically struggling for itself. So as you can see, yeah, this is the other thing that was piqued my interest, because there are human allies. AI controlled allies, AI survivors. So since there are AI allies and there are AI opponents, so maybe in the near future you could play by yourself with 3 other human, play as yourself as a survivor and have 3 other AI survivors with you and playing against an AI killer. So yeah, maybe in the near future play solo, or if you want to play as a killer, you could play as the killer and fight against 4 AI survivors. Yeah, did you see that? Killer suddenly disappeared in an instant. Yeah, as you already know, healing others, unhooking, healing. So yeah, after this one, there's one last thing that I think there's only one last thing left for us to check out, and it's in the killer tutorial section. So yes, for some strange reason she's not helping. Oh, don't mind me, I can do this all by myself. Just stand around there. Maybe that's one of the bugs of the AI survivor. They don't help you fixing generators. So yes, escaping the trial. There's 2 ways, either you go through the exit gate or through the hatch. And the hatch is around here. Since I've already finished this tutorial, I just want to make a video and show it to you guys. Already been completed, yes. So let's move on to the killer tutorial, because yeah, there's also one thing I need to show you. Let's load it up. Yes, let's play as the killer. And she's so smart, she steps on that bear trap. And let's hook her. Yep. You already know the struggle state, and sacrifice to the next section. Survivor health and launch attack. So this is one of the things that I need to show you guys. So that's an AI survivor. I am the human killer. Yeah, as you can see, it's good that AI survivor has good senses to know when to drop the pallet. So yeah, it's not just a random running around AI survivor. It also knows how to drop pallets and when to drop them to get the stun. Yeah. So let's try to test its chase. Well, that's not a very good chase. Let's see if she moves around at a certain direction. Yep, it looks like she's moving around at a waypoint. So moving from there to there. The killer's not around, but let's see if she changes direction, or when she changes direction. So let's try to move closer. See if she, nope, she's still moving around the same direction. Let's move here. Okay. So yeah, the waypoint of the AI survivors is you have to be at a certain point for them to go towards the next waypoint, but I'm guessing this is not a well-placed waypoint because she's moving towards me instead of away from me. See? Let's try to move in closer so that she'll move towards another waypoint. Okay. Let's try to push her towards another waypoint. Okay, I think she's tired of running. Yeah, she just wants a hug. Probably they didn't set a waypoint that makes the survivor go around this area right here. So yeah, it's basically just about waypoints. Setting up the waypoints for the AI. So yeah, when we go to the left, she goes around to the right and out of here. So if we go here on the right, she goes there and back to the center. See? And same, she goes through the center and goes through this small space in between these two rocks. So yes, let's try to knock her down. So yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to show you guys. So let's just try to finish this one. Let's just finish the tutorial and get back to the main menu. So yes, breaking the generators. You guys already know this part. So break generators, and hopefully they also know how to, what do you call this? Stop repairing generators whenever a killer is nearby, like so. Like in front of her, and she's not doing anything. She's still continuing to repair the generators, or maybe it's just how the AI was set up for the tutorial, since they wanted to show the newbie players on how to interrupt a survivor while he's repairing. Oh, hey, there's Dwight. Oh. Yeah, and this is also how they set up the AI, since he just went in front of me. Went into the ladder. It went into the locker while I was facing his direction. So yes. Come out. As you can see, Dwight in his natural habitat, the Narnia locker. So yeah. So let's try to yep, she fixed the generator, so let's see where she's going. And yep, they did not set up the waypoint on that AI, so let's try to poke this Dwight here. And let's knock her down. and hook her so that we'll continue on with the next part of the tutorial, since you need to hook both of them so that it will reveal Meg trying to escape. As you can see, she's going towards the switch. Yeah, if you let her finish the generator, I mean the switch, and power up the exit gate, as you can see here, in a few seconds she's not escaping. They did not set up the waypoint to make her go out, so yes. You know, not all killers are bad. Some of them just want to be generous and let you escape, like so. But unfortunately, this Meg doesn't want to escape, since yes, they didn't set up the waypoint. Yeah, even though if I try to bring her to the side, she just escaped. Could try dribbling her so that she'll get back up on her feet. See? Freedom is right out there, but she doesn't want to escape. No matter how hard I try to push her, she just wants to stay. Yeah, so let's just hook her so that we'll finish off the tutorial. Man, that's a very far hook. But luckily the survivors don't struggle. They just like to ride your shoulders because maybe it's very comfy. You have very broad shoulders. So yes, killer powers. And we're done. Yep, we're done. So yes, that's one of the things that I needed to show you guys, because one, there's an AI killer, two, there's an AI survivor, and three, the AI survivors have good reaction time. They know when to drop the pallet. So yes, maybe in the near future there would be an playing with AI killer and AI survivors. So maybe, who knows? We'll see it in the near future. Maybe developers. Now there are some people who commented that the skins are very expensive. Let's try to check those out. As you can see, 1080 orixels, which would cost us around, that's like, wait, convert it. That's like around $5, $6. Yeah, there are some people who complain that it's very expensive, but yeah, those are just skins. If you want to purchase them, you can. If you don't want to, you're not forced. Since it's just skin, they don't help you in any way possible. Well, technically they help you if they are dark skinned outfits, but so far I haven't seen any skin that is very dark. Let's browse around. So far, the only dark skin I've seen is this one, but it's not that dark. Still see her arms. Yeah, no. Oops, sorry. No customization for licensed survivors. That's not too dark. Hangman, not too dark. Oh yeah, this, for some strange reason, this reminds me of Putin. So, yeah. Well, maybe this would work since it's a bit darker than his usual outfit, with the dark cap, a somewhat dark shirt, and dark pants. So the only thing that would stand out are his hands and his face. So you could work with this one. He's a licensed survivor and also him, so no customization. Oops. You can see her outfits. So far, nothing that would help her, and he's a licensed survivor. But let's move on to the killer. This is nice though, since it would depict that the killer is a bit more human. You can see. Oh, this is scary. Scarier. Yeah, this one is nice. You're like a candle. Wax candle. Yeah. Yeah, this one too. Really makes him look like a real human. Real everyday human. Yeah, and I also like this one. Makes you very dark. Very black. Nope, you're a licensed killer. So this makes her look like a wasp or a nymph, wood nymph. But this is one of the things that I like. The very dark skinned hag, which makes her look like Claudette. So yeah. And considering that her height is somewhat similar to the survivors, then some people would really mistake her when seen from afar. They would mistake her as being Claudette. Leatherface the Cannibal is licensed killer. This is the doctor. Huntress. This is cool though. Nice mask on her head. No, Nightmare is a licensed killer. So the pig. And last but not least, the new killer, the clown. This one is more scarier than his default. So yeah, though it takes quite a while to gather up some iridescent shards. I'm guessing they made it that, what do you call this? Not that fast to acquire, so that this would last them like a few months. Since if you could gather iridescent shards very fast, you'll be able to buy all of the outfits, and by that time you'll get bored, do nothing, and nothing to look forward to. So yes. And also, since iridescent shards are hard to obtain, some people would want to buy auric cells so that they'll have an easier time and won't have to grind a lot just to get these skins. Yeah, though you could buy on Steam the download content of Curtain Call, which includes the new killer and the new survivor. I think it would be better to try to farm resistant shards since, well, it is free. Though 9,000 is quite a bit high. At least you're looking forward to working on something, and yeah, it would be better, and you would feel better if you get it through hard work compared to just buying it. But if you want to buy it for yourselves, like so that you're so excited to use the killer, so go ahead, just go for it if you want. No one is forcing you on what or what not to do. Yeah, it's up to you. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. See ya! Bye!